Hello guys, I'm back. Just thought I'd knock out a couple videos while I'm rolling this motherfucker. And while I finish eating, you gotta be very concise. You gotta be very concise when you make videos. You gotta plan them. Everything has to be planned. Donuts, not so good. The bread, give it a little taste. It's alright. This bread is nice. Alright, let's get into the video. So I went to Krakow, Poland in 2020 with some other guy who was Moroccan. His name, I don't think it's necessary to tell you guys his name, so I'll leave that out. But for the purpose of this video, I don't want him to call me and say, "Oh, why are you talking about me on YouTube?" So for the purpose of this video, we'll call him Bob. We'll call him Bob, yeah? So me and Bob go to Poland, right? Who decides to go to Poland? Who was the one that had the idea of going to Poland? Who was the one that kind of spurred it on? Was it him or me? It was kind of a joint decision, like a team effort, but at the same time, he was kind of the ringleader in terms of picking the place. But I was actually kind of happy to go to Poland. I always wanted to go to Auschwitz. I always wanted to visit the concentration camps over there. I always wanted to see Danzig, Gdansk. Because I'm very connected with World War II history, so Poland is a very big piece of that. So, I always wanted to see the concentration camps and stuff like that. Yeah, just to see, the historical artifact. So that puts away my motivation for going to Poland. It's a very culturally rich country, so just wanted to kind of see it, experience it one time, and maybe never go back, or maybe go back again. So we're in Krakow, we're in Poland. The whole place is kind of hostile. I'm the only black person for as far as the eye can see. I mean, there's few blacks people here and there, but they tell you, they make sure to tell you early on that you're not welcome here. How can we distinguish between if you're welcome or not welcome? They tell you to your face. What are you doing here, bro? Like, there's no one here that's like you. What are you doing? So they're kind of surprised. All of the people, when you go to order food at this dollar place I was eating before I was going to, where was I going to, a club? And I was talking to the guy, he was serving me food. And he's talking about how, "Oh, what are you doing here, bro? You're here for too long." I think I was there for like a few weeks, my stay. I told him, he was like, "Yeah, that's too long, bro. What are you leaving?" See? So they tell you right away that you're not welcome there. Just how it is, man. People don't like other people coming to their country. Isn't Poland like right wing in terms of politics? That explains everything then. They're anti-immigration, anti-this, anti-abortion, what is it? I've watched the protests. No, there's not really that many protests, but I've watched the videos and stuff. Like, Poland's being criticized by the EU for having their policies are a bit they got criticized by the EU, so that should tell you enough. Okay, it's not me, some random motherfucker talking shit on YouTube. It's the EU, bro. The European Court of Human Rights, dude. That is the pinnacle of accountability right there. The European Court of Human. They said that shit, not me. So, criticized their policies, in terms of what was it? how their court system is kind of portrayed. Like apparently they're appointed by blah blah blah, this and that. Like it feels like it's a bit corruption, but whatever. Corruption exists in every layer of fabric of society, not just Poland. But moving on. That's just the cultural environment that I was in right there. But I wasn't really too tripping about. I mean, there are some good sides and bad sides. The bad side is that they're very unwelcoming people. But the good side is that it's cheaper. You know, price cheaper as opposed to Western Europe. Um, yeah, I mean, I don't know, bro. Like going there for a month. If I was recommending Poland as a country, I would not go there for longer than a few days. Like max a week, because the locals, man, they don't want you there, bro. The people don't want you there because you're an outsider, and they're not gonna treat you like you're one of them. They're gonna treat you like an outsider always. Oh yeah, I met some Dutch people too. I don't know, Dutch people go everywhere, right? I met them in this bar. I was with Bob. Remember Bob? I was with Bob. Me and Bob played a lot of pool. We hung out a lot. He actually ended up taking the girl I wanted, which is interesting. Bob actually went out there. Yeah, it's just this stupid chick that we met at this bar or club or something. And I wanted to fuck her, and he fucked her in the end. So I was pretty pissed off. I walked home like kind of pissed off, but I just walked home and took my ass to sleep, bro. Like it's not that serious, bro. It's really not that. If you don't get some ass, you don't get laid. It's really not that serious, bro. Like I'm just gonna take my ass to sleep, bro. Like it ain't that serious, bro. It really isn't that serious. Like some people take it super serious. Like they're like, oh, we need to get laid. I need to get laid. I need to get laid. Oh, I need to get laid. I need to get laid. I need to get laid. But dude, like it's really not that serious, man. Like the chick don't want you, and there's a billion other chicks you can go talk to, man. Like that's honestly how I look at it. Like I don't know, man. I mean, I've never been the guy to be super drawn into just one chick, and that's all I want, and that's all I want. I want. No, bro. I've never been super into just one girl, ever, because you're just setting yourself up for failure, bro. Because that chick don't give a fuck about you. Well, some of them do, but they're super far and few and far between. You know, she only really cares about what you can do for her, not not about the relation. Like it's just whatever, man. It is what it is. I mean, I've had success with girls before in the past, so I'm not an incel, but I've had sex. I'm not a virgin. But I don't know, man. Sex is kind of like overrated, I feel. I mean, it's fun. You fuck her and stuff like this. It's enjoyable, but it's like overrated. You know, you do all this work, you try and chase her, chase. And then if you do get her, it's like the moment is kind of short lived in a way. But I don't know. I guess that's just my experience with it. Or maybe she just wasn't that good at pleasing me. That could be it. But I've never really looked at a girl and thought, "Oh my God, she's so amazing. I really want her." No, I've never looked at a woman like that. Like I've always like she's so beautiful. I want her. 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 No, I've never had that kind of emotional reaction to a woman, to a female chick, because I mean, they're easily replaceable. There's a billion other chicks like her. She's not special, so it's like, why are you treating her like she's special, bro? That's just my little talk. I'm almost done rolling this, so peace.